minute.
I got a deviled egg in there somewhere. There it is.
Where?
Just buried it right here.
Ew.
I couldn't see it. It's just buried in
Have you
it.
seen the Coptic alphabet?
That's good, man.
Here, I'll
You know what? Let me just step out here real quick before I just roll into this vlog or into the whatever footage I recorded. I'm actually slipping away right now to edit it. It is 6:45 and most of the family has left. And I'm stepping out in a fresh pair of Nikes, boy. What? Fresh pair of Nikes that I wasn't supposed to get till Christmas, but worked my magic. You know how you used to do when you were a kid. Please, just one bread, please. Nah, I'm kidding. My wife did get them for me for Christmas, but it was her idea to give them to me early. She gave them to me like a week ago, and as hard as I am on shoes, I decided to not even open it just yet until today. That's the behind the scenes stuff. Ford, I don't know if you can see. Ford, and there's some screws and stuff up here. That's the stuff that you know, you ain't supposed to see. The behind the scenes stuff, the rush to get the project done, or we're gonna lose the shop. Whenever I had to pull a bunch of panels and stuff off of my truck in order to hook up that stereo system, let's just say some trim pieces and screws didn't get reinserted. I figured it's only fair to give the heads up now and let everybody know that this is another one of those awkward videos. Not awkward, but it's not me putting a lot of time and attention in to being funny, you know, comedic, and, you know, kind of keeping the video moving. And I know, and maybe you guys don't even realize that that's what I do in the other videos to make them interesting, but for the most part, I come into it with that intention of, let's keep this thing rolling. You know, continuity's everything. You know, set up the jokes, make sure you hit the punchline, do the zoom ins or whatever. Maybe cut the clip of what I'm referring to and put it up here so that it ties the joke together. But these videos ain't like that. Like the Halloween party, you know, things like that, where it's just family getting together. I do make a valiant effort of picking the camera up and recording. So, yeah, for the ones that want to see me and my family, that's what this video is going to be about for the most part. For the other ones that are here for just the funnies and the exciting stuff, yeah, I'm just giving you the heads up, man, just being fair. Not every one of these videos is going to be a hit, but number one, and I've probably said it throughout this video as well, but happy Thanksgiving. And I know I led up to it in this video of saying what I'm thankful for, and I think I kept saying I'm going to say it towards the end. I'm going to sit down and say that. So, but I'm going to cut this here, play the video, and then I'll meet back up with you guys at the end and tell you what I'm thankful for. Margaret, the star of the show.
Right.
Get away, don't. What's up, buddy?
Look
seen
at
him
his
get-
shoes. He made him put them on. I hate it. He doesn't even walk.
I seen him getting all excited on that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was amped.
Yeah, he's starting to grab at stuff now, and
Aw.
it's awesome. He's so cute.
What happened over here? Oh, I think I know. Alright, so that may be a problem plugging those in right there because that breaker is blown.
Okay, yeah, where else can we plug it?
I don't know. I'm surprised that it.
Here, you'll put it on the counter. I'll make room on the counter.
I'll just put one. How epic of a Thanksgiving vlog would it be if we burnt the house down? I got a much better extension cord for this. I don't know what we were thinking anyway. Two big old cookers on a small little cord. I just need one more tree. Just need one more tree. That's all. I just need to plug this in. There's another cord this side.
Now find the light, babe. Find it.
Dang it. That's weird too. It's just like one little ring. I'm doing this for you. Get up. Can you see the tree? Yeah, look at that beaut from here. No, I gotta find it. Funny enough, that was our tree prior to, and I remember it distinctly now, like down there. It sags on one side, it's up too high on the other side, and it's so hard to fluff. Well, at least I got these working. It's kind of hard to even tell on camera, but I lost the battery cover. So you can see the geysers. Oh, no way. I just made that go out too. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're back in business. Come on, stay on. All right. Gonna have to leave it alone. Well, so now that people are starting to roll in, family's starting to get here, I want to take a second to talk to you guys, start this vlog officially. I don't know, I've just recorded a couple random clips so far. Okay. Sometimes you get that family member that brings their espresso machine and sets it up on a random chair in your garage, but it's family coming over nonetheless. And that's what I wanted to come out here and talk to you guys about. And they unplug your TV. Cool. I'm just teasing, man. I'm just glad the family's here. And I thought about it, you know, a couple things that I want to do in this vlog today. Number one, list the things that I'm thankful for, right? It's Thanksgiving. You know, it's all about being thankful. And, you know, it's a good exercise sometimes to sit down and go over those things that you're thankful for. And it helps you not only remember, but be thankful for them, right? So, but before I do that, I want to say that after watching my video back in editing last night, when I closed it out with sort of a challenge, sort of a call to you guys, if you will, of, hey man, if you have family that for whatever reason you're at odds with and having trouble breaking the ice as far as reaching out just to try to do it. And that's what I took my own advice this morning. Not only did I message a lot of great people that I've met along this journey of being on YouTube and all that, I message all the guys out there, all the greats, you know. If you know who they are. And I appreciate you guys responding. But I thought about it and I thought, man, I need to take my own advice. You know, me and my sister, that's a given, right? And we're trying to make our relationship happen and trying to, you know, spend time with each other and be in each other's lives. So, like I said, that was a given. That was the first one. I messaged her and was like, hey, man, happy Thanksgiving. You're welcome to come over. It sucks that I even have to say that. Hopefully she knew that anyway. But yeah, and hopefully she comes over. I doubt she will. It's awkward. And I get it. You know, from her perspective, like she doesn't know any of my wife's family. So that's got to kind of be tough. But I also messaged some other family members that I haven't particularly talked to or had the greatest relationship with. But I think it's important, and if they reciprocate and want to take it further, I'm more than willing to baby step that, you know. And I don't know if I necessarily want all these family members to come over that I've not seen eye to eye with. I don't want to just dive in head first, but you got to start somewhere, right? So anyway, before I sit down and give true thanks and break my list down, and I hope you guys can do the same in the comment section. Tell me what you're thankful for without being too personal, giving out your personal information. But I got some cleaning up to do out here, because this is one of those things. I've got a few hours until dinner's ready, and I just want to stay the heck away from all that anyway, except for the little baby. I want to go in there and see him here and there. But Mamaw brought furniture for, you know, so I gotta clean out a spot to put it, and then I'll be right back and we'll go over our list together. How about that? Don't say I never done nothing for you, kid. Happy Thanksgiving. Lord ass. So, don't matter if it's a holiday or what it is, there's always something that needs to be done. And this pool cover, I assumed that I was just being lazy and not digging through all the boxes and the instructions or whatever. But no, I found every piece of literature that came with it and even looked online, and nowhere does it say, because I thought, well, if I have to drill new pinholes, anchor points for the cover, then I need to look on here and see what their measurements are for that, like what the recommendations. There is none. It doesn't say. So, the only way I can think to do is what I'm doing here. So, I just took a ratchet strap, tied it to what would be the spring, and put it up here to where my old anchor is. And clearly that's way too far. That's the reason I have to drill new ones, and these aren't going to make sense at all because this isn't the type of cover that also has a box for the stairs, I guess. But that way I can stretch it taut and then go from that to figure out where to drill it at. And then once the center's taut, then the sides will be simple. But as you can see, maybe I'll make some of them work. Like that one over there by the skimmer bucket is like straight on. So, well, she acts like she's starving. They took her in there and gave her a bath again today. And she's not the type of dog that wants a bath. She wants to go rolling something dead and then go hunt and run through the woods. Don't you? Don't you? What you doing? Say, I want to go hunt, man. I'm not a lap dog. I don't want to hang out with y'all. Anyway, yeah, so that's where I'm at. Hopefully you guys are, I don't know, not working like me. Hopefully you guys are able to just chill for a minute. It's something I've always struggled with. Our middle child has been kind of hid out too in his room, just kind of down there avoiding everybody, and I know exactly why. And it's sad. It's, you know, his mother, and I'm not gonna bash her on here, just in case she sees it. And that's one thing that I've made a point to never do, is ever bash her to him directly. We never do that. There's nothing productive that comes from dogging the other parent, right? But I know for a fact it bothers him a lot. And, you know, like I say, his phone's fixed. She knows his phone's fixed. She has ways to get a hold of him and communicate with him, but chooses not to. But then when she does, I know she'll do things that upsets him. And, you know, it's funny because one of those people that I was just saying earlier, that I practice what I preach and what I'm trying to encourage you guys to do by reaching out to somebody. I done that with my own mother today, and I took that first step and messaged her and said Happy Thanksgiving, and it always gets heavy after that. And I don't know, I'm not good at it even with my own children, with being that loving, caring kind of shoulder to lean on, if you will. So when my mother did respond, at first she just said Happy Thanksgiving. I thought, okay, that's good. You know, that's a good start. It's a good place to be. But then she followed it up with a pretty deep, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say, you know. I mean, she just lost her husband. My father just passed away. This is the first Thanksgiving without him. But, yeah, I don't know what they did. They chose to, for over a decade, have Thanksgiving alone. You know, just the two of them, and shut everybody else out and never reach out to any of us kids. So now that he's gone and she can't do that anymore, I don't know how to fix that for her. I don't know what she wants me to say to her. I mean, I can invite her over, I guess. But I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into it, but, you know, I did. I guess I'm saying this. It was uncomfortable to reach out, and it was uncomfortable to take that first step, and for me to reach out to her and break that ice or whatever. And hopefully you guys can do that same thing, but just know there's limits, you know. If you've ever been there and you know that and struggle with healthy relationships like that, you don't want to dive all the way into it and, you know, set yourself up for, you know, something hurtful to happen. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get this pool cover the rest of the way strapped. This is gonna be a weird video, just like the Halloween party, where I just keep picking it up and randomly recording, and even in editing, the best editor's not going to be able to piece this thing together and make it cohesive and make any sense, but hey, that is what it is. I'm gonna see if I can get this taunt. That's what I'm doing. I'm setting another goal for myself, right? I'm setting a goal. Can Gotcha Man fix this stupid pool cover on Thanksgiving Day? I'm gonna give her my best shot, and then hopefully the next scene I'll show you is a real nice taunt pool cover, pulled tight from all sides. Well, I got one pin drilled in there, and it started sprinkling on me a little bit, and I got to thinking, I need to make that exception. I need to forget that. And I think God did that to me. I think God started sprinkling on me like, go in, stupid, and spend time with your family. So that's what I'm doing. I heard you, big guy. Can you see him? I wonder if you can hear him snoring. You hear it?
I can hear it.
Wow. Looking nice in here. Smelling good. That pecan pie is all mine, right?
Yeah, right.
The whole thing?
Keep looking at that too.
How many birds we got? 2 of them?
Tater, wasn't this in a bag?
Second birds out here in the sunroom. We know it's cooking and the breaker didn't trip because there's steam coming out. Everybody knows that's how you verify that. Duh. All right, it's that time. What are you guys thankful for?
I'm thankful for family.
Gee.
Family.
Well,
I already said family.
yeah, you can't say family. You gotta say something different.
I already said family. I'll start with family.
Ryan, you can say that piece of steak that we're gonna put on the grill. That's fine. No. I'm grateful that I don't have to eat turkey.
Yeah, seriously.
Did you say braids? What'd she say? Friends? Oh.
I'm grateful for little tiny babies.
No, I didn't say that one.
Yeah, that's kind of theirs.
Yeah, that's ours. You guys thought it
No,
was.
it's not today, it's not.
I'm grateful for Cletus McFarland. Yeah.
Who?
Thankful for Nana for cooking all this food.
You did it wrong.
Yeah, I'm thankful for Nanny.
Yeah.
This one's spinach casserole?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Broccoli casserole, spinach casserole. Look at that one melting out of the pan right there. There you go.
I know.
God, it looks good. Come on, we're gonna play Mario Kart. And you're gonna lose. Like a lowrider would. So, what am I thankful for? I think there's the obvious up front, which is family. Having genuine love in my life for the first time. Which, if I'm being fully transparent, is something I still struggle with. And it's just a product of my upbringing. That I have a real hard time that full, genuine, reciprocating love to where I'm not holding back a little bit because I've got some guard up or something like that, but genuinely being able to love and genuinely feeling like I'm loved. And this is the most love I've actually had in my entire life, with the people who surround me in my immediate family. So I'm very thankful for that, and that feels really good, and you need that, man. And that's the saddest thing ever, to think there's people out there that feel like nobody loves them at all. I think that's why God puts it on people's hearts who are doing good to reach out to those people. But I'm thankful for that. Obviously thankful, while we're still talking about people around me, I'm very thankful for my employment, what allows me to support my family and the customers who are ultimately the ones who support me and my guys' family. But speaking of my guys, I really appreciate my guys. I'm so thankful to have a group of guys who their main goal is to come in every day and do what they can to help me through my main goals and my journey. So that's fantastic. I am so thankful for the second chance. I'm not gonna say there's gonna be a lot of simple stuff like house, cars, stuff like that. It's obvious. You guys know I'm thankful for it. But the second chance, it's funny because if you've ever been to prison, you may experience the same thing. But that's what your nightmares are shaped of. I know there's people out there who their nightmares consist of the boogeyman in the dark alley somewhere, and that's what scares them, and that's what is their source of anxiety, if you will. But for me, it's the better I do, the more successful I'm doing, or the happier I am, the more the dreams come. And when I have a nightmare, it's me being taken through the booking process into either jail or prison, and I'm trying everything I can to salvage everything. I'm trying to use a phone call to call the mortgage company and see if they'll, just take extra payments out of what I got in the account right now, and trying to get a hold of my customers and my guys and make up something. And, I'll only be going for 8 months, but I'll be right back kind of panic thing, and just knowing that impending doom of I'm going to lose everything because I'm locked up again. And then just the thought of mentally making it through, it's not so much like scared of, the fights and everything that you have to get into just to survive, but the mental battle that it takes to do time. You get real good at it while you're in there. It takes me a little while to settle in and accept it. So I'm thankful for that second chance. I'm thankful for the fact that I'm given a chance to be free. I think the most important thing that I'm thankful for is, and I take more serious now, and should take even more, but is my health, man. For those of you who've been listening to me for long enough, you guys know about 1.5 years ago, not this past summer, but the summer prior to that, I had a pretty big scare.
Initially, he was in SBT at a heart rate of 200.
This event, this heart event, if you will, and I've suffered from them for years, but this was the worst one. This was one that in the ambulance ride when I'm being rushed to the main hospital in Ashland, Kentucky, the EMS guys were, saying some pretty scary things, and just saying how they don't know how I'm even conscious, and talking to them, and they can't get my heart to reset. They kept on trying, and it was just so painful, and I thought it was it, man. And I laid in that ambulance thinking about my little boy and my wife and my other boys and my life, and if I was satisfied with going at that point. And it put me in a weird headspace, man. And I'm taking medication for it now, but it's always there. It's always in the back of my head. I'm always thinking if the next one's going to come and it's going to take me out. So that's another reason that when I want to do things as crazy as they seem, like record a vlog for 100 days in a row, then I don't hesitate, because if it's something I want to do and I'm that passionate about, I do it. And there's several other things just like that I want to go after. I want to chase it. Who knows if you have tomorrow? And also, don't waste so much time on those time suckers, those losers of the planet. And everybody knows who they are. Everybody knows what state and town they live in. Yeah, I love you guys. I'm very thankful for you guys as well. I'm thankful for every one of the people who will take the time out of their life to watch a 20, 30, 40-minute video of mine on a daily basis, and that extra few minutes it takes to comment and just show their support. There's one guy, William. If nothing else, he comments support, the word support. And I love it, dude. And I feel so blessed to have that as well. Some days I wonder if I deserve it, and then other days I think, because, you know, guys, I could do this. I could be wearing myself this thin doing vlogs every day for 100 days and not have a soul listen to it. So that's a powerful statement, right? There could be 1 to 2 views on each one of them, and it's just a family member of mine just trying to do it out of sympathy. So I'm very grateful for the people who watch me and support me. And you know, I know so far I've only given away a few things, but when I'm able to, I definitely will give it back as much as possible. But hopefully every one of you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I love you guys. Tomorrow is a Friday. It's not a holiday where I'm locked in with the family, you know, and have people coming, I should say. It's a day off for me, and we're gonna have some fun, baby. And we might do it in that truck out there that we're trying to pay off.